MLB Network comes to you live from the Mile High City and Coors Field. It's the home opener of this new season between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Colorado Rockies. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. In is Christian Yelich. He'll get us started in this one under the light.
Center fielder, number 21.
And we are underway tonight in Denver as the first pitch is looked at for ball one. That's lifted the other way out to left. Parra has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number one. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Low with the splitter, ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Ball two. Here it comes, 2-0. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. This one's down to third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Just late. He's safe. Nearly a highlight reel play, but they'll have a runner on here with one away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swinging a looper to left. Parra over to his left. And he makes the catch for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Ryan Braun now. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away as that'll be scored a wild pitch. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early. That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I continue to look for that fast.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. In is Gerardo Parra. It lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Gerardo Parra.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Charlie Blackmon comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Right down the chute that time. 1-2.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look at a sinker that stayed up high, but good for strike 2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out. That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
That gets down, and the inning continues. He'll get it into second. So striding forward now, Eduardo Nunez. First chance for him in this one, as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. Changeup, a little bit inside, 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Now, this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
3-0 now. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner.
Well, I thought with 2 outs right there, that situation, he probably had the green light, 3-0. Maybe he didn't get it where he wanted or get the pitch he was looking for, so he took it. And I think he's probably swinging here, too, 3-1.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Popped up. Sogard is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. At the plate, Eric Timms. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s.
Eric Timms.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Hit hard up the middle. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single. So stepping in, Manny Pena. At the moment, he's got a 270 batting average for the season. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
That was a good take right there. Look, double play situation, and this guy's got a nasty split that makes you hit the ground ball. You're probably going to see it. That was a nice job of taking that pitch.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Coming to the plate now, Eric Sogard. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Hara over to his left. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Batting 8.
Standing in, Hernan Perez, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. Runners on first with one down. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
He's already given up a run. He's got a runner on. He's got to put this guy away. Got him in an 0-2 count. You can't let this inning get any worse.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches. Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside, 3-2. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. Digging in, Jimmy Nelson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Jimmy
and a ball, 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Here's a high pop-up. Reynolds is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Mark Reynolds. The average on the season sits right at 290 to begin the day.
First baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
1-1, here it comes. Drilled to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. Ball 1.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you get the strike.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
On to first to complete the double play. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. He brings a batting average just south of 320 into this one. chopped weakly to the left. Garcia fields it cleanly, and they won't have a play as he reaches it first. Let's see how this is scored.
Batting 8.
Standing in, Jonathan Lucroy. He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the 320 mark. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Tying run at first base. He's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying.
Up and out over the plate, but a called strike. 2-1. Here's the 2-1. On the move is Desmond. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. So striding in, Jeff Samardzija, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Lays off 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
Tell you what, pitching to the pitcher is not that easy. Sometimes when you face him, a little bit of a letdown. He's in a 2-0 count right now. You got to really focus, I think, more so with the pitcher hitting against you than anybody.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Striding in once again, Christian Yelich. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Center fielder, Christian Yelich.
Weak chopper up the line. Reynolds is up with it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in to try it again, Orlando Arcia. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Orlando Arcia is out number 2 here in the 3rd inning. Travis Shaw is in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0. And he misses low with it. 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hard liner to center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Braun. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Blackman is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gerardo Parra. He'll get it started against Jimmy Nelson as we get the inning underway. Sinker stayed high, but called for a strike. 0-1, here's the pitch. Ball 1.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So striding in, Charlie Blackman. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now a curveball's in there. 1-2 now.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball, and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
Braun has a read on it. 2 down. Ready for another chance? DJ LeMahieu. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. And they'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. 2 out, nobody on. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Eduardo Nunez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. At the plate, Eric Timms. He matches up with Jeff Samardzija to get the inning underway.
Eric Timms.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit sharply on the ground. Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Stepping into the box, Manny Pena. A base hit in his first trip.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
On to first, and there were 2 down. Here's Eric Sogard. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Eric Sogard.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Here's Mark Reynolds. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
First baseman, Mark Reynolds.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a liner. But just fouls as he just misses extra bases. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a line drive. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Now batting, Carlos Gonzalez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Back up the middle. Arcia has it. There's one. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit. Now at the plate, Jonathan Lucroy, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set, and the pitch. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
This is where you really got to focus with runners on base. You got a 2-0 count. You have a tendency to get a little anxious thinking you can drive somebody in. Stay focused. Get your pitch.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is.
That's ball 3.
That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. This is line to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Braun able to get it in, and that's going to hold the runner down at third base. Ready now, Jeff Samardzija. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Now at the plate, Hernan Perez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The right fielder, number
Pitch on
14,
the way.
Hernan Perez.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Now here it comes. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And this is fouled back and out of play. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
The batter, pitcher.
Into the windup and the pitch. Jimmy Nelson is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Well, as advertised, Matt, that splitter has been spot on. I mean, that is the game separator right there. He's able to use that split. Looks like a fastball, and he's using it effectively.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Christian.
And that Colorado
Yelich.
bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Tough one to lay off. Called a strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gonzalez has a read on it, and the inning is over. Ready for another shot now. Gerardo Parra. He'll start things out. Out in the home half of inning. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
The center fielder,
So
19,
digging in now, Charlie Blackmon. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Looks at a two-seamer right down the middle. And that slider's almost in the dirt. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMay.
DJ LeMahieu.
In there, 0-1.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And that sinking fastball didn't sink. It stayed high. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. A bullet to first base. Throwing behind the runner. Not in time. Digging in once again, Eduardo Nunez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And that misses, ball 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Number 12.
Ready once again, Mark Reynolds. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff. You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now.
And this is a base hit, and that'll get him on the board as this ball game is tied at 1. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Brent Suter is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Number 35, Brent Suter.
Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Here it comes, 1-0. Back up the middle. Arcia gloves it. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Here's Ryan Braun now. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Hit in the air to right field. And there to put it away is Gonzalez, and there's your first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready for another shot now, Eric Timms. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Desmond is there to put it away for out number 2. Ready once again, Manny Pena. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Manny Pena.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Digging in once again, Ian Desmond. A couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Ian Desmond.
Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Heading out toward shallow right. Perez is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. In is the catcher Jonathan Lucroy. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First offering on its way. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Perez will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
The pitcher, number
Ready for
29.
another chance? Jeff Samardzija. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
Hey, not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot. Digging in and looking for more, Gerardo Parra. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded by Sogard. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Eric Sogard. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Second baseman, Eric Sogard.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Blackman is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Striding in once again, Hernan Perez. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
So digging in now, Brent Suter. He's newly entered into the ball game. So this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Jonathan Villar.
Jonathan Villar.
Number 49 is ready, and he'll take the ball.
Number 49.
Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Called strike in a dangerous location there, 1-2. Hit down the line at first. Desmond for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. In is Christian Yelich. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Christian Yelich.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Now a move over to first, and he's back easily. Ready with the 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
LeMahieu's got it on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is. Ross Stripling will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Stripling.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up.
Charlie Blackmon.
Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. The pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's 2 for 3 thus far. In there for strike one, 0-1. For Blackmon, that's now 7 doubles for him on the season. Called strike 2 with the letters, 0-2 now.
He got 2 pitches that were up that were very hittable, and he just couldn't pull the trigger. It's one thing if you take 1 pitch, but to take him twice, I don't know where his concentration is right now, Matt.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. DJ LeMahieu is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Eduardo Nunez is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here's Mark Reynolds. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball that just misses ball 1. Now a little looper back up the middle, and that's going to fall. A base hit. Blackmon rounds the corner and is headed home. The run scores from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Here's Carlos Gonzalez, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Drilled to first. Right to him. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is at the plate. Orlando Arcia. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And this is going to get on by Desmond. It's a base hit. So the leadoff base hit puts the potential tying run aboard in the late stages of this one. At the plate, Travis Shaw, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Back in standing. First delivery to him on the way. And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-0 delivery. That's inside. 2-0.
Matt, this is where that guy on first base is distracting the pitcher. I guarantee you, he's down 2-0. He's not focused on the hitter. This is where you get hurt. I love it when a guy on first can run.
Therefore, it is Blackmon, and he's got it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Into the box now, Ryan Braun. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Parra moves over. And that's the second out of the inning. Digging in, Eric Timms.
Eric Timms.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And he's back in standing. 4-1. 1-0 count. Here it is. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Right there, Matt. You know, they get the leadoff man on, and they haven't been able to advance him. That's why they're not scoring runs. You got to hit and run, steal, do something to get that runner moving. Get aggressive.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. And now there's ball 4 as this goes straight to the backstop. Into the box, Manny Pena in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
And he misses with it. 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hard on the ground towards short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
The shortstop, Ian Desmond.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball. 1-1. Swing and a little tapper. 1 away. Now batting, Jonathan Lucroy. He flew out in his last at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Out of play. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Another 0-2 coming. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot.
That's a good pitch right there, right on the corner with the fastball. Good job to foul the way with 2 strikes, though.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Another 2-2 offering. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Ready with another 2-2. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Now a ball line foul to deep right and out of play.
That is the 6th foul ball in this at bat. Now, to those who like to see a lot of pitches,
there's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. In now, number 49. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Tony Walters.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Comes set, and the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Braun on the move, and they can't run it down. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Braun. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Left fielder number 8.
Now in the box, Gerardo Parra. He was a ground out victim last time up. And he couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around at strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a liner. but foul. 0-2, here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. This is pulled into right. And that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Charlie Blackmon. He'll try to follow up the double.
Now pitching for the Brewers, number 71.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Now for Parra, the double is his 8th of the season so far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Rip, and this ball hits the first base bag. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Throw won't get him. Now at the plate, DJ LeMahieu. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. For Blackmon, the double is his 8th of the season so far. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And there's ball 2 now. 2 out here and a runner at second. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Right field. Perez waits on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Chris Russin comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Here's Eric Sogo. Jet Bandy is going to be asked to try and beat action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.